Hey, I lost a video back in February when things were happening. Yeah, we got some cameras that showed up to film a new episode for Homestead Rescue. Stay tuned. I want to share that video I lost with you guys. It's just on feeding bees and then why I lost it. We'll be right back. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. As I said in the bumper, I was filming a show, yes, on my beekeeping. I have a method of feeding my bees. But what happened was, when I wrapped up filming that episode, I never quite got it produced, but I ended up getting a camera. We were expecting it from the network to be able to film a new installment for the season 11 Homestead Rescue. Yeah! So with the excitement of getting the camera and starting to film that episode, the film that I had featured with the beekeeping ended up getting mixed up in the file for the Homestead Rescue series. So here is the beekeeping video that I produced and I wanted to present to you guys, and I'll be right back after that video and explain more. Hey, it's February 10th, and the bees are hungry. It's a beautiful day out. They're flying around. I'm going to feed these girls, not too much, because I want them to gather their own nectar, because I want to get some honey from them this year. Stay tuned. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. Beautiful, sunny day. Gorgeous, warm. The bees are out. They're flying. They're looking for food. So I'm going to feed them a little bit. Not a whole lot, but just enough to get them started and keep them fed so they don't die off and help promote the health of my, my hives. So I prepared a bucket here with some sugar. It's 50-50 right now, 50% sugar, 50% water, because there's still a lot of moisture in the air and you don't want to get a lot of moisture for the bees. So I'm not putting this in the hive, I'm putting this away from the bee yard because it's going to attract all the bees that are in the area, and I don't want the other bees to go and start robbing my hives and causing a problem in my hive. So I'm just going to go ahead and stir this sugar up, put some straw in it, set it out, put a lid on it, and put a brace on the lid, and just let the ladies have a couple of meals. So that's all I'm doing for right now in February 10th. Nice day, bees are hungry. Just get them started, but I'm not going to feed them too much longer because things are going to start to bloom because spring is springing. And we're going to have flowers, so they're going to get their nectar and their pollen, and they're going to make really good quality honey for me. I'm going to make sure I have a honey super up there for them next month, and then they'll start making the honey for me, not from the sugar water, but from actual nectar. And I'll add the queen excluder, and then a honey super. Now what makes me happy is seeing the activity of these bees on the outside of this hive this February. It means this hive survived winter and it's really healthy. That really makes me happy. Well, I'm Jerry Hansen, your host in the February apiary at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. Please stay tuned to more videos. You can do that by subscribing and clicking that bell icon that alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Click that share button. Sharing my videos on your social media platforms helps us out a lot. Also, remember, always be safe, always be kind, and check out my series I have on homestead beekeeping right here on this channel. Yeah, these are fascinating ladies. We'll see you guys in my next adventure. Bye-bye now. So thank you for sticking around and hanging out with me for that. Now the reason why I feed my bees in that bucket is the straw goes in there, and that way the bees, when they go in and get the nectar, they won't drown. It gives them something to stand on, so I have better luck feeding my bees that way. And also you notice that I set the feed away from the hives. I no longer feed my bees in the hive or near the hives, because what it does is it attracts feral colonies from all over the place, and it can incite them to start robbing my hives. I've lost some hives that way, so I just quit feeding them near the hives, and I set the bucket several feet away, and I have had greater success doing that. It will attract the bees from my hives, and it'll also attract the feral bees. I mean, my motto is save the bees, save the world. I don't mind feeding the feral bees. What happened was we got contacted in January of this year, 2023, and a producer from Bright Road Pictures out of New York got a hold of us and wanted us to participate in another episode. They wanted to revisit homesteads around the country, and it primarily was their most successful homesteads. I'm humbled by them recognizing us as one of them being successful. I've looked at the other videos, the other homesteaders that we share the episode with, and yes, they are quite successful. So the Rainies sit back and they do a revisit of those homesteads in a feature called Homestead and Chill. It airs Christmas Eve, 8 Pacific, 7 Central. Check your local listings when it airs in your area. It's on Discovery Channel, and it's a series, Homestead Rescue. So like I said, with the excitement of being able to film, and this was an episode I filmed. Yeah, so I got credit now, another thing to add to my resume. Filmmaker for Discovery Channel. How about that? And you know, occasionally in times it goes over and floats over to Animal Planet. Yeah. A lot of things happening. So stick around on Christmas Eve at 8 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Pacific, yeah, 7 p.m. Central. Check your local listings, check Discovery Channel's menu, and see when it airs in your time zone. That's what I did. And I found the name of the show, Homestead and Chill. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. This is Pine Meadows Hobby Farm, or a frugal homestead tucked high in the Cascade Ranges of the Pacific Northwest. Please stay tuned for this Christmas day. I have a special I'll be filming and launching on my channel, so you guys can see an after show because it's an update. There has been a lot of updates to our homestead this year since that segment was filmed back in February. Be safe, always be kind, have an adventure. I'm having a blast. Bye-bye now.